All right, Double Dragon 3. We're going to attempt this with no spin kick. I'll explain why in a second. So I just want to start off by saying how much I love this game. I feel like this game gets such a bad rap in the retro gaming community because of Angry Video Game Nerd. Like, they did an episode on it, and now everyone just talks trash about this game, and I just don't get it. I think this is a great game. It's, my opinion, it might be my favorite Double Dragon on the system. Like, it's probably just right under Gaiden as my favorite Double Dragon of all time. So, I really wonder, like, if you grew up with this game, did you know anyone who, when you were young, didn't like this game? Like, I feel like when I played this game so... Hold on, this is music. It's great music. All right. Like, I played this game so much as a kid. And I feel like, I don't know, I loved it. My brother loved it. My friends loved it. Everyone I know loved this game. And now all of a sudden... Watch this. I'll walk you through the moves and some strategies in a minute once I'm done gushing about the game. But I feel like now the games are kind of just a joke. Like, everyone hates it, everyone talks trash about it, and I just think it's internet brain. I bet most people who don't like this game didn't grow up with it. Like, I just can't imagine. So the reason I'm doing a no spin kick run. So one of the things that the community says about Double Dragon 3 all the time is that, like, it's obscenely difficult. And one of the outgrowths of that, if you watch playthroughs, is they just spin kick spam over and over and over again. And so, like, the mythos has been that the only way to beat this game is by spamming spin kick over and over again. So here's a spin kick first. So I can't even do it. Look at this. All right, that's a spin kick. And it's really powerful. It hits enemies on both sides. It does a ton of damage. It knocks them back. But I'm going to beat it without the spin kick because what happens is, since the reputation of the game, everyone's just like, you gotta just spin kick over and over again. Oh, that was an accident. I meant to jump kick. All right, we'll just ignore that one spin kick. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen once in a while just because it's out of instinct. So I'm doing my best. Normally, I don't do no spin kick runs. So this game actually has a really robust moveset. And so you don't need the spin kick. You should use a spin kick. Like, in a normal playthrough, you should use a spin kick. But you have plenty of other tools at your disposal without it. I'm going to try to walk you through some. So first you got the kick. That's your bread and butter for Jimmy. There's a punch combo as well. I never really use it for Billy or Jimmy. You'll use it with some of the other characters later. So kick, basically kick him, stuns him, and then you could either punch or kick him to knock him down. That's what the punch looks like. That's what the kick looks like. You have a basic jump kick, which is honestly a great move, and you could do this a couple of different ways. So I'll show you in a minute once my bottle dies. So you could also jump and kick in the other direction. That actually comes in really handy. You have the hair grab, which is an awesome move, looks like that, and that's really good for creating space. And then you have, grab the knife, and you have the grab. So the grab, 1, 2, 3, and they go down, but there's a trick. Hold forward, 1, 2, and then quickly tap back forward, you grab them again. And then you can do that infinite amount of times. You won't need, hold on, here comes this dude. I don't know, I don't even, this is the first boss, like a kung fu biker. They should resurrect him for Double Dragon Gaiden. I actually don't even know what his attacks are. I've been playing this game since I was like 7 years old. I don't know what he does, because you just got to take out your nunchucks, and that's it. So in this game, you get weapons. Every character has a weapon. They're limited use. You really just save them for the boss. The other bosses don't just die from the nunchucks, but the first boss does. So you save your nunchucks, just smack him 5 times, he's dead. I literally don't know how he attacks because I've been doing that my whole life. So anyway, so the big thing with the grab is that you could do it infinite amount of times. Where's this guy? Where are you going? And you're invincible while you're holding him. Now, most of the time, you only need to do that twice to kill him. But also, since you're invincible, you use those iframes. Because a lot of times in this game, what happens is the enemies come running in at you. And like, you might not be able to escape in time. So if you use your watch this. Let me see. They jump, they go through you, and then you re-grab them, and you kill them. And then you kind of just repeat. And now if some of these guys slide, some of them don't. The ones that don't slide, every time an enemy jump kicks you, watch what happens. He's going to jump and then back off. So then you just finish the combo. See? So that's kind of how you could kind of cheese the system a little bit. Other than that, enemies have weapons. The weapon is attached to the enemy who brings it in. So that dude in the red shirt, once I kill him, this Psy will go away. As long as I can keep him alive, I'll have this Psy forever. And another thing you could use to your advantage is if the Psy is on the ground, the enemies kind of get like, they have to, their AI is, they won't do anything except run for it. So see, I'm just kind of herding him around. So this is, you don't have, like right now I'm getting cornered, so I'm just going to, deal with it. But so it helps you keep the weapons. The weapons are super useful. They're really good. They're strong. They're fast. They have good range. And that's the last enemy. Another kind of peculiar thing about this game is that most beat-em-ups, you fight a bunch of enemies, you walk on, more enemies come. In this, it's like all the enemies come at you at once. There you go. Grab the bottle. And so once you could like stay in one spot, or you have like the entire range to move. So if you'll notice what I'm doing a lot, use the Z-axis. Oh, see, mix that up. That could happen. Oh, grab that knife. If you stand above an enemy, they'll walk into you. See? They'll walk. Oop, get out of here. So they'll walk into you, and then kick, grab. Even if you don't do the combo grab. And the jump kick is super useful in some sense. The jump kick, even in some sense, is better than the spin kick in some situations, because with the spin kick, the enemies will sometimes duck it. They never duck the jump kick, ever. I've never seen that happen. See, so he'll walk like a zombie right into the side. So sometimes what you could do is you could stand over a weapon, and there's the last sentence for the boss, and then just they'll just walk into your, oof. That happened. So that's one thing that happens in this game, is the enemies will they'll like keep hitting you when you're down. Alright, so here comes, I love this music. I love it. I listen to this music in my car. So you killed his brother, and so he lures you to this creepy little cabin, the fire going, and he's gonna exact his revenge on you. This is a great like 80s plot. So with him, take out the nunchucks. He'll just kind of, same thing. So he'll run in and he'll try to jump kick you and stuff. But a big thing in this game is what I'm doing right now. You just let them walk down into you. Just let them walk down into you. Now, he's not dead from your nunchucks. So at that point, normally you'd spin kick him. But jump kicking works fine. He'll never block. Oh, missed me. So it's like 3 or 4 jump kicks and he dies. And then you just repeat till he's dead. Now, one of the things you hear, okay, I'm wrong, it's like 5 or 6, I don't know. Well, he dies eventually, doesn't matter. That's a lot more than I remember. Oop, all right. I said that they literally never duck jump kicks, and he just ducked my jump kick. You're the greatest martial artist in the world. He gives you the stone and wants to join you. Could you imagine that? Imagine like someone killed your brother, and then they beat you up, and then you just like join them on their mission. That's uniquely 80s. So, all right. One of the things that the internet says a lot is that the other characters are useless, and you just have to spin kick spam. It's just not true. So Chin is a tank. He has a huge life bar. Now with him, I'll show you all his moves when I get some breathing room. But for him, it's all about his punches. And they're particularly good against these ninjas. One punch combo, they go down. See? And now your punches are faster than their sword swipes. His kick is good, but on these guys you're really using the punches more. I just anti-aired him. That usually doesn't happen. So they'll always come running in, and like I just use the axis. They'll come running in. You go down. They'll miss. Repeat. Now ideally. Now, the reason I kicked him is because I already had landed a few punches. And so it makes the difference. So anyways, his moves. Jump kick, which is great. He also has this, when you jump and press punch, he has like a belly flop. I never used it. I can never get it to work. I was watching a playthrough of a guy. He was like flopping everyone. Working really well. His vertical, if you jump and press kick, he does his double kick, is really strong. That's like his equivalent of the spin kick. He has his punch combo and his kicks, which is short range. It's fast. It knocks him down twice, so it comes in handy. All right, this part I despise. A couple parts of this game I hate, and this is one of them. I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna take damage. So basically, you're gonna run through, and these little reeds pop up and hit you. I don't know how you're supposed to do it. I want to try something. I just thought of this now. I've never done this in my life. That's a first. Okay, so the reason I did that, and apparently that's the strategy. So we discovered that together in real time. Oh no! Hold on a minute. Don't even tell me. The game just freeze? What the? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. My game is frozen. I'm playing on an emulator. I don't have my Nintendo hooked up to a TV. But I literally... Oh, wait. Let me try this. Hold on a minute. Okay. I think I'm back. All right. That was actually my controller. So I'm in this controller. I have a button that could change the analog stick to the joypad and vice versa. It's really good for platformers that don't use the D-pad. That's why I have it. But I just accidentally hit the button. Didn't realize it. Okay. So on these guys, the punch works on everybody. You just got to get it. Oh, there we go. And it kills everybody in one hit, in one combo, rather. So if you get them with the full combo, no matter who they are, they're going down. Like outside of bosses, obviously. There we go. So you really want to spam those punches. He's a tank. So anyway, the reason I walk diagonally on that, the last boss has an attack that's similar, and if you walk diagonally, it doesn't hurt you. So I thought, maybe I try it. I guess that works. That cheesy ladder climbing animation. So these are... There we go. So both characters you get are awesome in this game. And so I think one of the reasons why people struggle with this game so much is they just think like, okay, you got to spam with Billy, and that's the only way to spam spin kick. And then when that doesn't work, and it doesn't always work, the spin kick sometimes can be hard to execute, and enemies duck it sometimes. So like if that's the only tool you have, like you could beat it. Like I watched Mike Matei, the Angry Video Game Nerd's friend, beat the game using just the spin kick, but you're depriving yourself. All right, so Renzo's in Double Dragon Revive, but Chin is not. That's a shame. So here's what happens. You make the Iron Claw. Now, if you nail him with the combo, he goes down right away. So, okay. So same thing. Just let him. He runs diagonals, but he'll eventually walk into you. There you go. There's a reason he's getting knocked. There, he's dead. Okay. That's all you got to do. See, Chin's awesome. Renzo is also awesome. So, I'll show you how to use him in the next one. But Double Dragon Revive is awesome. Anyone play Double Dragon Revive? I gotta say, when that game first came out, I wasn't sure what to think about it. But like the trailer didn't look great. Alright, but after playing it, it was really fun. So these dudes, they like throw spears at you. So they're kind of annoying. So Chin could also use weapon. Renzo can't. So I always like, when I was a kid, me and my brother used to play this level. And we used to say this was David Letterman and Paul. I don't know. It does. It looks like him, right? Like, I don't know. It's funny. It's this one of those things you do when you're a kid. But like I don't know, the joke stands the test of time, I think. So I'm just punching. I should just show Renzo, but I should show this kick first. So you see, that's awesome. Okay, so here's the way Renzo works. He is really good. His weapon sucks. His weapon is a shuriken, which everyone ducks. So he has a couple of moves. So first, You see that? The sword seems to really knock David Letterman out of the air. He's really good against him. So the sword is weak, but it's fast. And it's 2-hit knockdown. He also has a kick, which I'll show you in a minute. It's a little slower, but it knocks him down in 1 hit. Now I'm going to stand over the knife because Paul's going to keep walking towards the knife, see? And that's it. And you could just like a little AI trick. See? That's all. Oh, we just use the Z-axis, so that's that. So the other thing is jump vertically and press kick. He's got that kick really powerful. Okay? It's actually great against the final boss. Jumping kick is that. A little attack hits on both sides. And jumping punch is that little sword. And he's obviously a lot faster. So this is Italy. I never understood the point of the stage. Like, you get the Rosetta Stones, and then you just come here to train. Like, alright. It's like a useless stage. The next stage, Egypt, is ludicrously hard. So now watch. Now this guy's just going to... Oh, he got stuck on him. I've never seen that before. See, so that hits on both sides. And that's just such a good attack. So one of the things it really dominates because his jump is so high that even when an enemy will come to jump, watch, see how they come and jump me, won't matter. The jump is so high, it'll supersede it. And it does pretty good damage too. You'll see, I actually just discovered this recently. That's like that move is the key to beating the final boss. So the next stage is really hard. Now, when I started this run, there's no doubt in my mind, like there was no part of me that was worried I was going to die before the last stage. Whether or not I beat it just depends entirely on how I do on the last stage. The last stage is super difficult. There's a whole bunch of parts that are just ludicrously difficult. I'm going to try some new things. I'll show you when we get there. But there's just 2 parts that I really struggle on. And the first is the very beginning. And then the second is once you go in. See, so he can't grab it. And when you need to get out of the corner, I knew I was getting hit right there. There we go. And then to show you that, whoa, see, he throws spears, so you gotta watch out. And that's like the jumping slash. I don't know how strong it is, but it is good. It's good when you don't have to hit people on both sides. But the way the game plays, you don't really have an occasion to use it. Okay. So I'll show you the shurikens. Okay. I watched a playthrough. So at a certain distance, see, he'll just duck things, see? So they're weak. The enemy ducks them. They're relatively useless. I've never hit him so much. I wonder if I let him walk into him. So I'll do like the vertical plane thing. Look at that. Okay, maybe that's a trick that I found. No, I guess not. Come on. Okay. Still, usually I hit him 0 times, so I'm on a roll. But these are weak. Alright, let's switch to Billy, and we'll just nunchuck him a few times. Whoa! Came flying at me. So he's got a decent amount of health. I'm not sure if me hitting him with the ninja stars is going to be enough to take him down. No? Okay. And then jump kick. The jump kick is the best thing against every boss except the last boss. The last boss has this attack where she turns to a snake. And she'll use it randomly, and if you're jump kicking at her, you're going to land on the snake and take a ton of damage. All right. I'm going to try something. So I'll show you. Okay, this first part. Let me try something. I've never tried this before. Of course. All right. I'll take it. Come on. There we go. Okay. So my thought was to jump and let them walk into that kick when they walk into me. My kick didn't come out. So like every Double Dragon game, there's platforming. Oh, God, I get so heart attack doing this. Okay. No! Well, that's it. Okay. That's that. That I didn't mean to double tap. and now I'm dead, and I got just Billy. There's a 0% chance I could beat him with just Billy. I think I'm just gonna kill myself. Oh, that's so upsetting. All right, that is so upsetting. I'm so upset about that. I actually feel like I'm gonna cry. Okay. I'm emotionally fragile today. All right. I felt so proud of myself. Look at this. It's all going downhill. You see how good I've been playing? Look at this. Okay. I mean, I'm so sad. Beating Marion with Billy without the spin kick's impossible. The last boss is Evil Marion. Look, I'm messing up my moves. But you really, because she has a bunch of attacks where if you don't have the verdict, I'm just playing like a complete scrub. Now, I'm going to kill myself soon. I'm not even going to bother going through the motion with the mummies. You get one continue in this game. I just want to practice one part. Oh. Thought they were both. That was over. Oh, I'm so disappointed in that. See, I hate platforming. I mean, I love platformers. I hate in every Double Dragon game. I hate platforming. And look, I will say, people complain about this. Let me just. So this is the part. Okay, so maybe that's what I have to do. I've never done that. Like, I always play passively here. Okay. All right, I know what I need to do now. I'm gonna kill myself. There's no point in continuing. So I'll get my continue. We'll try this again. And here we go. Okay, let's try my strategy. Let's see if we can. Nope. I've never done this before. This is new. I've never done that before. I never lured them down. All right, I'm going to save him because he's the best for the final boss. So let's get some Billy action. I've never done that before, so I didn't even know you could do that. I don't know. I just panicked. So apparently, I guess really you could like bait them away. Okay, I'm just jump kicking. Okay, I got the knife. I gotta play better. I gotta recenter myself. I feel like I'm a little demoralized. Wow, everyone's taking 3 hits to kill. I'm a little demoralized after that last. So I have to get my head back in the game. Alright, is that no, that's not it. I didn't think that was it. That seemed like not. Man, Paul be taking hits. Usually, I guess in the end, the last level. Oh, God, I'm playing so poorly right now. All right. No, come on. I'm just gonna give him the ball. I'm gonna let him have it. All right. Well, you know what? I was having a good run. Okay. I ain't giving up yet, though. I still get my characters. So when someone dies, you see what happened in the last one. When a character dies, do you have a knife? Okay, do you have a knife? So these guys, you can't really see when they have the knife. See, let him jump kick and then back away. All right. Oh, he got the knife. All right. All right. So this is the part that's going to make or break. If I get through this okay, then I'll be okay. I'll beat the game. I'm pretty sure. Okay. This can't be happening. Why do I keep running? I'm not beating the game. I don't know. See, Renzo's really good against David Letterman. So this is the problem I have with this part. It's my big problem with Double Dragon 4 also. I gotta switch to Chin. Look at this. The reason this part is so hard, these games are not meant to be played as a 2D platformer. Like you're supposed to be able to use the Z-axis, and so not being able to is just, oh god. All right, whatever. I'm gonna make this jump, and then I'm gonna switch to Billy, and then I'm just gonna accept that I'm not beating the game. But I tried my best. Okay. Come on. All right. We'll see. All right. Is this all ninjas? Is this all? No, this is all David Letterman's. This is where I usually use Renzo, but see how the vertical things they'll jump. Chin is really bad against the final boss. I'll explain why when I get there. He's too slow to dodge any of her attacks. So you don't want to use Chin on the final boss, but he's good on these parts. So, see, that's the belly flop looks like. See, the jump kick will kill him. It takes 100 years. So I think the belly flop is stronger. But see what happens? That's why you don't want to use... That's the thing that happens with spin kick. So you don't want to get too far away from David Letterman, because then he's going to start throwing spears at you. Alright, so he doesn't have a knife. Bang, that's what you need. That's what you need. Come on, Chin. It's all you right now. I've been playing so trash. Yep. It's all you as I walk into 10 punches. I've been playing so trashy in this level that it's all on Chin. It's not really what you want. Renzo's really good against these guys, and he's really good against the final boss. I don't like that I have only 1 health, which means if I mess up once on the final boss, it's over. So the next room is all ninjas. See how much weaker that is compared to the punches. So next room is all ninjas. So that's where Chin kind of shines. So if I play good, I'll do my best. I have a strategy. You'll see it as I get through. But I am not in a good place. Like, I'm not where I want to be. All right. Oh, yeah. That's what I want. More of that. Oh, it's okay. Yep. See, if you're in their sprite, you'll still hit them. So. Come on. Oh, you're going to jump away? That's perfect. Thank you. Bang! Oh, yeah. This is what we need. Keep this up. Oh, is that it? Oh, that was a perfect run. Well, except for this douche. But that's okay. That was perfect. Couldn't have asked for better. Couldn't have asked for better. Chin be rocking it. All right. So before you fight Marion, evil Marion, you have to fight these 3 mummies. And this is the most boring boss fight in the history of gaming. So what happens is you switch to Billy, and you're just going to jump kick them. That's it. They take 16 jump kicks. The reason I know that is because on the 3rd mummy, what happens, obviously, as you see, in this game, when you kill an enemy, they flash. The 3rd mummy doesn't flash. And the reason that's important is if you'll notice each time I'm backing up, I get just enough space where he'll walk into me, and eventually he dies. I'm going to repeat that against all 3 mummies. On the 3rd mummy, he doesn't flash. He just stands up, and then his bandages burn off, and you start the final boss. And you don't want to be far away from her. You want to be within striking distance. So that's why it's important to know the number of jump kicks. So when I get to the 3rd mummy, I'm going to count. And then my strategy. The best strategy against the last boss is use Renzo. You vertically jump up, and then you just the jump kick. The problem is, and if you do that right, I have beaten her without getting hit before, but you got to be perfect. You mess up one jump input, and it's over. You mess up one jump kick, and it's over. So you have no margin of error with 1 health. All right. So I'll try to damage her with Chin as much as I could. Oh, no! 1. Okay. 2. All right, let me just shut up for a minute. 3. I've never got hit a mummy in my life. 4. Since I was 5. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh, I'm so mad. 11. 12. 13. Okay. 14, you want to be about the center. 15, next one's going to kill him. 16, okay, so if I could get some licks in with the Iron Claw, it's a good start. That's the last attack you want to see. Well, that's a great start. Okay. So if you notice what I did, she went snake, and I switched to Billy and walked diagonally. The reason why is Billy and Renzo could walk diagonally and avoid. With Chin, if you walk diagonally, you'll still get hit. There's no way to avoid except luckily jumping, but you don't know the exact timing. So every time she goes snake, I'm going to switch to Billy and then switch back and just do as much damage as I can. See how slow he is? So, boom. Oh, God. Diagonally, you won't get hit. The menus are so cumbersome in this game. Oh, no, I don't want to do him yet. The menus really don't make sense. Oh, God. See, that's why you don't want to just... Come on! Jesus! Like, she does all she's doing. Okay. Yeah, see, it's so hard with Chin. Okay, he's good. Okay. Well, I'm doing as much damage as I could reasonably hope to do. There we go. Bang! Oh, no. Come on. Okay. I tell you, I really don't... Wow. I can't believe I didn't get hit! Okay. All right. Oh, God. See, I don't know how to avoid it with chin. Okay, I'll take that. Really? I should just punched. I should just punched. Yeah. Alright, well, I tell you, I'm putting in work. I'm putting in work. I usually, with chin, I'm more... See, you have to wait a second. Alright, I'm going to try to nunchucker with Billy right now. Oh, yeah, there you go. I didn't even need Renzo. Man, I'm good. All right, well, there it is. No spin kick, and I didn't even play that good, especially at the end. That last level was horrific. But see, it could be done, and you could hopefully see from watching this game is actually really dynamic. There's a lot of great moves. All the characters have their own strengths and weaknesses. So I just think this is such a good game. It does not deserve the bad reputation it gets. And hopefully watching this helped you out when you play the game. You can figure out how to beat it without just spin kick spamming. Because if you take everything I did and you add in the ability to spin kick, the whole game isn't that difficult. It's not nearly as hard as everyone says it is. So thanks for watching. If you made it this far, let me know any other Nintendo games or challenges you'd like to see me try to do. Although I'm not that good. This game I just play a lot. I can do this in Contra. I'm not that good at video games. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.